So for podcasting, I enjoy using the program Audacity. It's free for both PCs and Macs, so I like that. You can go to the website audacityteam.org. Once again, audacityteam.org, and it's going to look like this. So you'd go to the home page, and you go down to the section that says Download Audacity. So I would click on that. And down below, it's recognizing that I have a MacBook, so I can go and click on Audacity and it'll download. If I have a PC, I would download it through the Windows link on the side. Most likely, if you are going to have background music, you would want to have royalty-free music. That means that there's no copyright on it, free to use. You would also want to have music that does not have speaking or obviously lyrics in the background, because that overlapping with your narration in the podcast could be quite confusing. So I like to find instrumentals, and bensound.com is a really good one. And you can come into here and listen to it. See if it's a sound you like. You got different categories, and if so, you can go to the download option and you can use it free license with attribution pressing download. So for this next section, once Audacity is downloaded, what you're actually going to do is you're going to make sure that under the drop down here that you have the blue snowball microphone selected. And if you're not using the blue microphone, you can just use the built-in microphone. So make sure that the microphone is selected. If you don't see it here and it is plugged in, close down Audacity and reopen it. And once the microphone is plugged in, it should work for you. So what you're going to do is simply you're just going to press the record button. And when you're done, you can press stop. So let's do a sample recording right now so you can hear what I'm talking about. Okay. This is a sample recording on how to use microphones for the podcasting project, and I can just press stop once I am finished. So I can press play. Okay. This is a sample recording on how to use microphones for the podcasting project, and you get the idea. So what I can do is I can change the gain on this to have it play back. This is a sample recording on how to use microphones for the podcasting project. Louder. And I can so I can always play with the volume by using this kind of volume bar here. What I can also do is I can go off to the side here and I can drag in my royalty-free music. So I just drag it right in. And let's say that I only want the music to be in the intro part. I can actually just highlight the whole part I want. And you can see it's white on this side and gray on this side. I can actually just delete it. So now I've got music and I also have my speaking. So let's take a look at both of them together. I put my cursor here, make sure I got my line in the beginning. I press play. This is a sample recording on how to use... Okay, so my first observation is my voice, maybe I turn that up a little bit and I turn the background music so it is background and not in the forefront. And I can turn that down. So let's take a look again. Okay. This is a sample recording on how to use microphones for the podcasting project, and I can just press stop. So that is how you would put not only your recording in, but also your background music. And then I could put different tracks in throughout. When I am done, what I can do is I can actually select by having this yellow box selected around an audio recording. I can go up to Effect, and I can do things such as fading in or fading out, noise reduction. You can do, if there's an echo, do some of the echo kind of removal on here. So the effect has some nice options in here. When you're done your entire podcast or your recording with all of your different music selections throughout, what you can do is you can go up to the Save Project and Save Project As, and then work on it at a later time. Let's say, for example, I want to move this track over and I want to speak and then start the music. I make sure that the yellow box is selected around the clip that I want to move. I would go up to the top where there's this arrow button, time shift tool, and I can pull this over to wherever I want this to go. So that's kind of nice. I can move clips around. Let's say I want to add another clip in. What I can do is I can go up to the top, I press track, and I can go add new mono track, and it will allow for another mono track down here. So what I can do is have it selected and then record again in there, or drag in another song at a different point and then shift it around using the shift tool here. So lots of nice little options there. let's say we are completed. Okay, even though we don't have a podcast here, I'd go up to the top, I'd press File and Export as MP3. MP3 is our standard audio file, and once I press the Export as MP3, I can title it, so I can call this Sample, save it, and your tracks will be mixed, meaning that they're no longer independent on their own. They're going to go together as one audio file. Press OK. I press OK, and there we go. It's saved to my computer. Now that your podcast is recorded and it's been mixed on Audacity, really easy to put it into your blog. You would have your new blog post there, and you just take the MP3 file from your computer and you just drag it right into the body of the post. And what will happen is it will allow you to insert into the post and puts it right there in as a media player, so that when you publish it, you can go back and listen to it. So this is a sample recording on, and you can see that our little recording is ready to go there.